Well, here one over here. Yep, these are blue roses. But how I went to this point is that, well, actually, what I was trying to do at this point, so I was researching, because I had those red roses over on that east field here. It wasn't doing anything over here. So it's like, why am I not planting the blue roses? I mean, they're red hybrids over here. Turns out, those red hybrids on the fields were bad. Because the oranges that I got from the orange, the reds that I got from the orange and purple ones were actually no good, because I was simulating for those over here. There's a thing called the wild ones here. The wild ones is when they just breed on their own here, and so you have no idea what the genetics is here over here. So these are yes, my plan is to have these blue roses, and around here I'm gonna have to clean those up here. But how I got there is, yeah, these are red because these oranges here were like, certain genetics here, and I use the white and I use the yellow and the black ones to produce the oranges, and for the purple here. But apparently, it turns out they were bad. So I had a couple of choices here. It may be that because they were wild here, the red could be anything here. So the chances of these red roses breeding into blue ones were almost nothing. So, and yeah, I bred some purple, and yeah, I bred those purple ones too. It was actually straightforward. You just create the two whites to make a blue, to make a blue, and then I breed the red with the blue to make a red, and the red together to make these here, which is the purple one here. They're not as hard. And once I got them over here, I pair them up so they can breed together. And the good thing is that, the blue roses and the purple and these purple hours here, when they breed or clone, it's the same thing. That's what the most beautiful. Now I can use those to use the flower bouquet stand. And I'm trying to get it here. Over here, I was, say, okay, what's going on? So I was testing the purple over here for the yellow ones to make a white, which I might just stay over here. The courses, I might just get rid of those here because I'm not going to even bother with these reds here. But I'm going to be putting a pile over here. So I'll still have the reds that produce the roses, the blue roses, and meanwhile it's going to be a two-pronged approach to create over here. I'll use these two blue roses to breed together to fill up that area where I want to have here. This is a temporary location where these purple windflowers. Still trying to create my black cosmos. I've got a feeling that I'm going to have to breed the red to create another orange to make this one here. This actually was grown in the wild. I mean, these green ones were actually growing in the wild. There was actually a few of them. I just bred a couple of them over here. The green, those were green mums. Yeah, they were actually just wild grown. I was just plumb over here, and they were just growing, like that here, and they're just growing over here. Same thing with the black lilies. I had black lilies. They're in storage right now. They were in the wild. I mean, they're just I just randomly planting stuff like here to get my island here. And upon the stuff here, I mean, yeah. They were grown here. Looks like these whites are... I don't think I need these whites anymore. We're just going to dig them out. And that's kind of the story of my blue roses. I did the whites and the whites, and it's agonizing. It took an hour over here. You have time traveling. I mean, I just did it on Donor Island here. It took like 60, 70 game days and a lot of flowers. A lot of roses, a lot of white ones and red ones. I was, you know, like short of the seeded yellow ones. And some freaking reason that Nook's Cranny and Leaf didn't even sell it. And I was, where are your roses here? Come on, you're Leaf, you're a gardener. Why aren't you selling roses? Finally got them one time over here, so I paired that with the reds that I made from the black and purple ones here that produces the red here. So the method what I use is, you know, the whites that creates the purple and the reds that creates the black. They're all seeded. You have to put them for seeds here. And then you can see the yellow ones. The good thing about the yellow seeds is that when they breed and germinate, they don't change in genetics. So that is really good if you want to use that with the reds created by the black and the purple ones. And then you use that hybrid red with the yellow seeded rows to create the red, and that's what we have in the pile that made in the blue. That took a while to finally create that blue rose. And so that's what I have here. So I finally have the blue rose. I just have to breathe them out. I think they're going to be putting them here. I'll probably move these trees in the back. The gold roses are the bordering here. Is that a white, is that a yellow rose or anything like that? That's the story. So yeah, that's basically the story of the blue rose. I thought it was a purple pansy. So that's basically the story of the blue roses. Yeah, it was a pain to breed. Actually, one time there was it actually breeded a green mum right down there, and I was like, that's interesting here. Is there another green mum here? No, it's just a purple. So yeah, that's the story over here. Lastly, yeah, I got the Pokepedia, a new Pokemon Pokepedia game. It is kind of like actually a three-way cross between Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and Pokemon. It's a pretty good game. No, I didn't get that game key card. I just got it digital. Screw these game key cards. I think $70 is still quite a... I think $70 is a little high for this one. And I'm certainly not happy about that $20 price tag for the Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. And so that's what I have to say. JD out. And oh yeah, Nintendo's suing the US government. Yeah, those terrorists.